All right, so I've been using the iPhone Air since it came out. As you guys can see, the iPhone 17 Pro is right next to it, but it is not even fully set up. And that is because I've been enjoying my time with the iPhone Air so much that I haven't really felt the urge too much to switch to the iPhone 17 Pro. Like, yes, there are a few things that I like more on the Pro phone, like the cameras, and the battery life is a little bit better, and the speaker isn't really that great, but we'll talk about that later. But I just love how thin and how comfortable this feels in my hand on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, I've been using this every single day, and I just absolutely love it. Now, for me personally, I usually get the Pro smaller sized iPhone every single year, and that's because I think it's a perfect size. It fits well in my hand. It's relatively light. But this year, it's kind of thicker, heavier, and it just doesn't feel that great in my hand. So with this, even though the screen is bigger, it doesn't feel like that because of how thin and light the phone is. So I have been really enjoying the screen size of this iPhone Air, and I think it is a perfect screen size. Not too big, not too small, but just right. So yeah, I'm gonna finish my coffee, get some more work done, and then we're gonna get started with our day. All right, just finished the shower. We're gonna go and return some things at Walmart. I also need to get shipping label, and that is because I'm returning some iPhone 17 Pro cases because I think I'm gonna go with the Air. This thing just looks so freaking good. I can't get over how good it looks. Also, one thing that's overlooked, I feel like that's not getting enough like compliments, is the beautiful polished sides with this titanium. I just thought this was gonna be like a matte kind of like titanium material like the iPhone 16 Pro, but they added this nice polished material, which honestly, well, not material, texture, to make it look and feel more premium, which I really think it does. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think the polished titanium looks better than the matte titanium, or do you think the matte titanium looks better than the polished titanium? Because I've been missing this glossy kind of reflective kind of feeling since the iPhone 14 Pro. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Very important. All right, so one thing that really bothers me with the iPhone Air is the camera. As you guys can see with all those clips, they were all filmed with the iPhone Air, and my arm is so far out because I'm trying to get my face in the shot. It's just not a wide angle camera. There's not a wide angle camera on the iPhone Air. Unlike the iPhone 16 Pro, 17 Pro, all the Pro phones, there is a wide angle on that camera. And I'm always used to having that because of vlog footage to use my phone. But in this case, I can't really get that effect. The only effect I can get is this one camera. This is the widest I can get. That's something that really bothers me with the iPhone Air. So if you're someone that vlogs, creates content, the iPhone Air camera isn't really the best. I'll really go for the iPhone 17 Pro. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and return these cases. And I actually got some cases for my iPhone Air that I want to show you guys as well. Print. Hey, nice. All right, so I just got some new cases for the iPhone Air, and with this specific phone, case selection is very important. The main reason why it's so important is because this phone is made to be light and thin, so adding bulky cases just isn't going to do. That's where tack cases come in. These cases are super thin at only 1 millimeter thin, and it really just feels like there's no case on your phone at all. These cases are also super clear, so you're able to see the color that you got with your iPhone Air. Also, not to mention, you're able to see the new polished titanium sides, which again is one of my favorite design choices with this phone. Oh yeah, these cases are also available for the entire iPhone 17 lineup, so if you don't have the iPhone Air and you have the iPhone 17 Pro Max or the iPhone 17 Pro, you can get these cases with that phone. So if you guys are interested in checking out these cases, I'll have a link down in the description below where you guys can check them out. All right, so after this, we drove downtown, and this is one of the busiest times of the year because it's fall, all the leaves are changing, and everyone wants to go downtown. Anyways, we ordered some drinks at the tea shop, and I just wanted to test out the camera on the iPhone Air because that is one of the most talked about things with this phone, but I'm really not used to only having one camera on the back of the phone, so that was something I had to get used to. And also another thing that I wanted to test was the dual capture, and honestly, I could see this being pretty useful. At first, I was like, that doesn't really make any sense, but honestly, I could see people using this, especially when they're hanging out with friends and stuff like that. But anyways, we finally got our drinks, and of course, I forgot to turn off the dual capture setting. Oh, I just realized I'm doing the double thing. When using the camera system on the iPhone Air, you are pretty limited on the capabilities because there was no telephoto or ultra wide camera, which for me is kind of sad because I love those two cameras and I'm used to those two cameras being on my phone at all times. And those are honestly the cameras that I use the most for content creation. But with this one, there's obviously only one camera. But with the only camera, it still does take good photos and videos with this phone. So if you're someone that just wants to take candid photos and videos with your friends and just not serious, of course, this camera and this phone is gonna be perfectly fine for you. But if you want more options and settings and just cameras in general and want to take the best photos and videos that you possibly can on an iPhone, obviously the iPhone 17 Pro camera system is the one for you. All right. I just realized I haven't finished this video, but the iPhone Air experience has been very wonderful, I have to say. Like I said, I've been using it since day one, since the iPhones came out, and that has been my iPhone of choice. I saw a post on Twitter today, and it really is true about the iPhone Air, and that is the iPhone Air is like a Porsche. And that is 100%, I think, fits perfectly with what the iPhone Air is. With the Porsche, there are just a lot of things that you just do not have with a regular car. It is a small car that only has 2 doors, and you can only fit 2 people in, maybe 4 if they're really, really small and can fit in the back, but it just really isn't a utilitarian vehicle. But it is one of the most beautiful vehicles on the road, and whenever I see one, which isn't really that common because I'm in Flagstaff, I'm just in awe on just how it looks and just how it drives. It's just amazing. And that's exactly how I feel with the iPhone Air. It is absolutely amazing to hold and use on a day-to-day basis. Even to this day, I have so much fun using this phone. I know it just sounds weird, but it's just so satisfying and just wonderful to use on a day-to-day basis. So I also forgot to mention the battery life with this phone, and it is perfectly fine. For me personally, I had the iPhone 16 Pro before the iPhone Air, and it turns out the battery life is the same on paper. I did notice maybe a little bit less than the iPhone 16 Pro just because maybe I'm using the iPhone Air more, and I talk about this in my review as well. But it's basically the same as the iPhone 16 Pro. So with that, like I said, I've been using the smaller size iPhone Pro every single year. That's what I get every single year. And so I'm pretty much used to that kind of battery life on that phone. And with the iPhone Air, it was nothing to get really used to. It was basically the same exact battery life as that phone, as the previous Pro phones that I've been using for who knows how long. So yeah, the iPhone Air, beautiful phone, wonderful experience, but it's only for a select amount of people that appreciates the design, form factor, and how it feels in your hand. So if you don't care about those things, obviously the iPhone Air isn't for you, but if you do care about those things, the iPhone Air is the one to get this year. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.